Hello, lovelies. Do you mind if I call you lovelies? It's actually something that I picked up from my personal Twitter, and I kind of like that. So let me know in the comments section down below if you like it or don't like it. Just let me know. I realize that there's another very popular YouTube channel that happens to use the term lovelies for their viewers, but just something I picked up over the past year or so on Twitter. So, anyway, hi, Natalie, the old school otaku here, and it's been a while, hasn't it? Um, it's been quite a while. I believe the last video I released was my Trans Day of Visibility video, which was released a little over a year ago now at this point. I realized that as Trans Day of Visibility was coming upon us, that, well, I hadn't actually put out a video in nearly a year. So I was trying to think of ideas to do a Trans Day of Visibility video again and whatnot, but just so happens that the way my life has been going, I just didn't have time to sit down and do it. And I think you might notice that there's definitely been quite a few changes since the last time I actually filmed a video. After all, well, I mean, hair is definitely one change. My background here is definitely a change. And that's because I've moved, actually. A couple of months ago, I ended up signing a lease on a new house that is for myself and a couple of my partners and roommates. And that does mean I have moved out from the Otaku abode, as we had originally called it, when I moved in with Ruchan. And, well, I am not currently living with Ruchan anymore. The two of us have parted ways, as it were. So, struck it out on my own. Have a few other partners and whatnot that are hanging out around, as it were. And yeah, so welcome to the new Otaku space. This is still a major work in progress. I just got my computer desk set back up, as it were. There's boxes here. You should see the living room upstairs. It's full of boxes of all of my DVDs and games and just everything. There's boxes everywhere as I've been for the past couple of months since getting this place, packing up and moving out of the other house and moving into this house. So finally, over the past weekend, I was able to finish moving all of my stuff out of the other house and is now here, either somewhere here inside the house or in the garage of this house. And yeah, this is where you'll be seeing videos up, hopefully really soon, actually. Like I said last year, I like the idea of doing video essays. I had a lot of fun doing the one video essay for One Villainous Scene that I did last year with Armitage the Third, and I want to do more of those. I've got tons of ideas. The past year has been very difficult to sit down and put words in onto paper and then film and everything, just because, well, my life's been a major turmoil over the past year. I don't need to bore y'all with all of the major details, but needless to say, I've been living out of a suitcase for the last 6 months, effectively, between, well, just going off gallivanting, seeing friends, seeing other partners and whatnot across the United States, as well as being sent all over across the United States for my job. And so that's been a lot of just pack up, living out of a suitcase, going here, going there, visiting family, and then, of course, once everything's said and done, I effectively moved out of Ruchan's house or at least I stopped living in Ruchan's house effectively back in January. I moved in, was living in hotels for a while before I found this place, and then it's just been trying to get this place up and running, and there's still a lot to do here. So obviously this is going to be a major work in progress, but hopefully very, very soon there should be new content coming your way. Don't worry, it's happening. I haven't forgot about my lovelies. I have not forgot about any of you. I've not really noticed much of my subscribership dropping over the past year, and thank y'all for that. I realize it's been very sporadic as of late, and well, it's been a lot of things dealing with my mental health and all of that other stuff. After all, trans woman in this country right now is a thing. It's definitely not been easy, but yeah. So I don't have a whole lot else to say right now, but well, I know things are a little cluttered at the moment, but might give you all a little bit of a tour of the way the room is set up. Like I said, this house is considered a set of roommates, so I have taken over the majority of this basement area to turn into my combination living space, a secondary living space, as well as, you know, my office and where I'm going to do things, and a bed, and this is my bedroom too. So it's kind of a very similar idea to the way the old Otaku abode was, but that's kind of the way it's set up for now. And yeah, let's, well, I haven't stopped collecting. Picked this up a little while ago. Suicide Squad, a pink Harley Quinn figure. I've got quite a few other figures that I can show off at some point in time, and believe me, pickup videos will be coming back. I'm not taking the channel in a whole brand new way entirely. I'm still gonna have pickup videos once I can sort through my stuff and actually, you know, show you guys all the stuff that I picked up over the last couple of years. So that is coming, don't worry. I plan to do more video essays and reviews and things of older shows once I can get everything set up and organized and get it all going. So there will be more content coming to the channel, don't worry. Some of the formats will be changing. I'm thinking of, well, probably planning on commissioning a VTuber style model, so it's not always going to be flesh and blood in front of you, but I thought that was a really neat idea so that I can more quickly produce those video essays. So, you know, think of like Saber Spark and other essayists that have an animated figure that talks to the screen. Think of that is a style that I'm trying to go for. Got some pretty cool artwork recently, so I would love to show all of that to you, but my computer is not currently set up, so I'm not going to be able to flash things on screen like usual. This is just cell phone direct to YouTube. So without further ado, let me give you all a brief tour of the new basement. So we'll start off here as I pull around. This is my current new workspace with my lovely desk that I built a few years ago. You've seen this in a lot of videos, especially once COVID started. And then over here, back here, you see this glass wall back there. That is a bar, actually. I thought it was kind of neat. This place used to be lived in by a bunch of brothers that lived together, and so, you know, built a bar and whatnot. So that's really cool. Great place for entertaining and whatnot. Come over a little bit. There's the stairs going up, and there's some door to get over to the laundry room and all of that stuff. And then my living space with a nice little couch and a TV and another TV. That's my old TV. There's well, there is a not working fireplace there. Yeah, I thought that was kind of very interesting that when they were showing me this place around, they basically said, yeah, the city has said no to being able to utilize that fireplace. Cannot convert it to be a gas fireplace, even though it looks like it was already set up for gas. So I'm not actually sure what's up with that. But it's possible somebody burnt wood in there and there's issues, and so just not even bothering with it. It is what it is. And of course, nice little bed. Not all my furniture is in place. I've got a lot of furniture still out in the garage. It needs to be cleaned and pristine and whatnot. One of the issues that actually came out of moving out of the old house with Ruchan is that that house had a rat infestation. And where did the rats like to go? Down in the basement. Where did majority of my stuff was? Down in the basement. So a lot of the past couple of months has been going through everything, throwing out stuff that was obviously trash or trashed, by the rats and cleaning and all this other stuff. So there's still this stuff is in the garage so that I can go through and clean it. And then once it's clean and sanitized and everything looks good, it'll be brought in here and everything will be set up. So it's a major work in progress. But it is what it is. And, I hope to have all of y'all here for the ride as I do everything. I mean, I've got my computer here, brand new computer case. I don't think I even told you guys about the brand new computer case that I picked up last year. I picked up a 3080 that I was going to install last year when everything went on sale. When the prices dropped, I picked up a 3080, but unfortunately it was a 3080 already with a water block on it. So I needed to pick up water cooling supplies. So I've got water cooling supplies and all of that, and I can take y'all along for that journey of setting up my first actual custom water cooling loop inside my PC. So I think that should be kind of fun to do. And I've got a whole lot of other projects that I want to actually finally get done now that I've got space with which to do all of this stuff. I'm planning on building a set of fight sticks, arcade controllers basically, that'll plug in via USB so you can plug into your PC or whatnot, but it's also set up with a Raspberry Pi inside, so you can then plug that up via HDMI. The controller is right there that allows you to play games and whatnot. So I thought that was a really cool project. I've got the materials for that. I've had the materials for that for years at this point. But that house, that environment that I was in, it was not conducive to getting things done that I wanted to get done. So hopefully, new environment, new everything should make it a whole lot easier to actually get stuff going. Either way, I'm in a much happier place now, much more comfortable hanging out with people that I care about, people who care about me. I've got a great support system now, and I'm now getting back into the swing of things. So I have not forgotten about y'all, and I wanted to make sure that you knew that I hadn't actually forgotten about y'all. But yeah, this is me trying to get everything going, and hopefully this update has not been too long, too boring. You kind of tell what's going on. I mean, it has been a year since I've talked to y'all, so figured this would take a little bit of time. But either way, thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope to see you all next time very, very soon. This is Natalie, the old school otaku, signing off.